we need you guys to set up the internet access for this online server. So you can
talk to Kung and Sam or whatever.
Yeah. So you can.
That'd be nice if we could tie it in with the library and the Civic Center, have it all three on one computer.
No, it'll be a different. Well, you have to have a program on it.
And then you can provide all the laptop for me, and so I can put it inside.
Okay, so they'll have their own username and own code.
Yeah, own password. Yeah.
Was Renee coming from Emport, you know?
So basically when you log in, you can log in, there's a graphic and the outlet reading over here.
Okay.
This is a flow gas, so that's in the south side over there. And for the mechanism control, the temperature above the really high set point, so you want to go to red. So, and that when they'll be AC unit.
So when you click on the actual AC unit,
Yeah.
it comes up with this display.
Yeah. It's pretty strict, you know, that's a goal, so you can mitigate these goals by all the temperature reading. And most looks like,
What about adjusting, set points, temperatures, schedule?
The set point, you have the room temperature set point, you can adjust it here, and the set point, force that, and also you can have.
So that's what you do, you click that, you change it, force it, apply?
Yeah.
See, ours is, what is ours? What is it again? When you change it,
Yeah, and then apply loud.
okay, apply, it's like two different things on
Yeah,
ours.
very similar. And also you can change that red in here for the individual rooms.
Apply okay.
Yeah, that's for them. We want to set points for special rooms like 68 to 70 degrees. So yeah, so that's where that's how to set points. You know,
Does it revert back to program every morning? Or does it stay?
Just stay over there.
Okay,
So if we did it today, we didn't have to come back tomorrow. So
No, you don't need to come back tomorrow.
because that's the way they set it with our manager, where it's like, if we try to turn the temperature down,
Yeah.
they revert back to say 74 degrees the next day. They went, no, I'm saying the other facility defaults back at the end of the day.
Unless you put a special program
That's
that shut
bad.
that off.
What I talk
That's
about.
what Renee did at Civic
So you
Center.
can just in here also. So that's all the.
Oh, so you can just, without doing anything here, you can just change that deadband?
Yeah.
That's the closer you get, the more it's going to cycle.
Yeah. So that's a program. Looks like AC in a minute and sensing. You have set point. Once that this guys will slide set point. And also you can go to each unit. If you want EM disable this
So can you disable those from here? Like if we're finding somebody keeps messing with temperatures, we can disable that.
Just force
Does it
that.
become the sensor?
Yeah, just work with set point. So
Force the set point.
Yeah, you cannot even change it the local to over there.
So then I'll just read the temperature.
Yeah.
We'll see how it
You guys don't have outside connectivity to this computer here right now? Because I think that's what the plan was, is so you guys have remote access.
Because they're running events and this isn't scheduled on. I don't know who's going to be programming, but we don't want to have too many people's hands in this thing.
Yeah, no. Because
Us and Renee, and that's it.
right now, this is the only computer that has access to this building, right? There's no remote connection right now?
Yeah, there's no remote connectivity right now. That's the one thing I would ask before, if they have remote access for this on.
They need to bring you a Cat5 wire?
The Cat5 wire already here.
Which one?
fiber wire, this wire, I think it's already connected to the IDF flow.
Oh, but it's not connected.
Yeah, it's not really like.
So we're not being able to log in.
Okay. So
the IT guy.
The IT guy.
So we need to ask Lance to get the IT guy to help you?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, this is the IT address the IT guy give us.
Okay.
That'll probably be ready next week. We just sent test reports and all that, so we're working on getting the whole network going so they can connect remotely.
What's the date that they're turning this over to the city? You know, do you have a date yet?
Yeah, next week I don't know which day exactly, but I mean I think Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you post the points, for example, command all of, that and also post the heating stage 1, stage 2, show some small samples over there, make you that course, and that or fix that. That's good automatic.
So if we just wanted the fan on, we can turn the fan on without any cooling so we can get some air movement.
Yeah, that's all is possible. And this is somebody's page. So when you go to somebody's page, you're going to see all of the AC unit status.
Does it give us, I think we talked about it up there, does it give us amp draw on the motors? That way we know if maybe a belt's broken. Knowing our other stuff, we usually
he wanted to see, you know how we have a CT on the wires going to the motor to see if they can tell from here if that motor really is spinning or not.
The CT is, we got some issues for the Linux systems because when the CT, we put CT over there for the fan status,
right?
And when the heating starts to grow, the amps from the CT drop from the 1 amp to 0.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I saw that yesterday. I also take the pictures, take the videos.
That would be weird.
So that which means is that's because when the heating starts up, the fan shows like the off.
Oh wow!
So that's what caused all of my program is miss out.
You think maybe your CT is not sensitive enough?
No, we already wrote several times. I make sure all the CT is good.
Sweet.
Yeah, because I just use the probe to
okay,
test that.
I'm gonna talk to our service manager. He's here, TJ.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. He's saying that when he sees the status of the supply fan motor running,
low speed fan under 1 amp.
yeah, and
when heating startup,
what do you call it? The little motor on the
inducer fan motor.
The inducer motor kicks on. That he gets on his system that motor is off. That the amp draw is 0 basically.
On the inducer fan motor?
No, on the supply fan motor. So
yes,
his system thinks that motor is off.
That is correct. It is off.
Oh, it is off during the induction.
That's CFH, the indoor blower motor turns off to heat up the heat exchanger first.
Okay.
Then your indoor blower motor comes on. Why are you getting an alarm or something, or what?
Are you getting an alarm?
It's an alarm.
I got lots of alarms.
So you're going to have to put a delay on there because what's going to happen is every time it goes for call for heat, it's going to cycle the blower motor, turn on the inducer fan motor, heat up the heat exchanger, then the indoor blower motor is going to.
Can you put a delay on when the unit calls for heating? Put a delay so you don't get the alarm. Put like a 20-second delay for that status.
Would be enough. I'm not sure how many seconds.
How you have to boil around it a few times.
How many seconds do you think that inducer motor takes to, evacuate the firebox and then call for heating? Burner comes on.
Sequence 30 to 45 seconds.
So why don't you put 40?
Not for alarm stuff because I can put an alarm for delay, but for all of my control logic, it's based on the fan status. Wherever fan status just go to off, all the loops were disabled.
So what's the actual problem right now? What's the problem? What can
I didn't have schedule for right now. I just have all the building schedule, just like one building open and take off, close like that.
So all units would just basically go on?
All during this time, take off to
Well, doesn't the thermostats have a override button that he can override for 2 or 3 hours?
2 hours. Yeah, see, that's the step. You can override that.
You know, did you see that little button on the staff?
Yeah.
You push that button, you have 2 or 3 hours of override.
How many times can you do it?
As many times as you want.
So the problem we'll have is when we have somebody that's renting the place out and doesn't know that you can push that, we're going to get a trouble call. To avoid the trouble call, we would want to program the schedule saying we're running from 5 o'clock to 10 o'clock at night. Don't touch it.
Close the doors to the hallway that's in the back bedrooms.
Can you do individual times for units?
Yeah, that's fine.
Like, can you show him, run him through, like let's say he gets a call and AC 15, they want to use it for Saturday from 2 to 5.
Yeah, so they're not going to use every single room in here, so why? You've got to just, everything's coming on. Everything's on right now, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to zone it all out to where this side of the building is not getting used. You know, we got an event on Saturday, we want to be able to program.
That's fine. I can do that today.
I was in this guy's house.
I'm scared.
Yes.
So, traffic,
And I go into his house and he had 2 units running in the living room.
Is there multiple units separated? Are there multiple units controlling the same zone? Meaning you put 5-ton units just to give it the amount of air instead of putting a 20-ton unit on? I don't know. I saw 3 units up on that second roof.
You know, I bet you in that big room, there's multiple units, right? That main room. That
We had,
That's what I'm saying. I saw 3 units.
I think there was 6 up there.
They were on either side of that accordion door. So I'm thinking those 3 units covered.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, there's several units. Wow.
There's a discharge port.
Yeah. Okay, so we do have 3.
Just like
So these are all individually controlled by different staffs.
You'll get dirt and water.
So there's no way of setting a happy medium between all 3 of them?
Take that end off.
Like saying, okay, we just want so they all,
Take your,
you know what I'm saying?
that line, take it out.
Because what we're going to get is we're cold on the left side of the building, or we're hot. You know what I'm saying? So there's no happy medium.
A quarter-inch line like this
I mean, right now, yeah, they're pretty close.
That's 3/8.
I can put temperature here and order
Most likely it's 3/8.
Is there any way of taking an average of this to get it so they all kind of work together?
That's all programmable.
Well, I think your request was like, let's say you said, okay, well, they're only using half of that big room. We only want those units running for this Saturday.
So we would have to program AC2, AC26, and AC27.
Well, you got 5, 4, and 3 also.
Well, that's the same thing. So if somebody's renting this side of the building, we have to program 3 separate units and not 1 unit.
Okay, yeah.
So that's all one. That's 3 schedules we have to go into.
Yeah.
When I'm thinking if they're all tied together, I mean, if somebody rents that, we're not going to say we're not going to have this unit on. We're going to try and cool down the whole space.
Right.
Yeah, I
So-
understand. That's all convenient for your guys.
See, we deal with air handlers that have zones. So air handlers, we can set the temperatures on those zones.
Yeah, for the most, like the bigger units, they have most, they have time schedule, no problem. For these doors, if you want separate schedule, give me something in writing so I can go out and my phone.
Okay. I mean, well, I think his concern is, can it be done? So then he can maybe, take it up with Lance, and then Lance will send it to you, saying, hey, we want this capabilities.
Because right now you just did it for the plan, right?
That's why I wish Renee from MCOR was here, because she understands how the city operates on some of their stuff. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
I mean, you guys, Renee from MCOR, and you can talk that lingo. I'm just telling you kind of what we do.
Like when they have an event, do they call you and you call Renee, or do you just have everybody call Renee?
Like if we, for instance, Civic Center, when we have council meetings, we go in and we either override and we set the temperature for that air handler to go till say 10 o'clock at night.
Okay.
And then it just times out. The next day it goes to its schedule. So basically, we go in and we're able to override the system to say 4 to 6 hours, or we can adjust the schedule. Say there's an event on a Saturday, we go in and go exception. We want you on at 7 o'clock, off at 4 o'clock.
Maybe we should have, maybe you get with Lance on what variations you want to see, and then Renee and Lance will transfer that to you, and then we can implement it.
Well, we need to still talk to the people that are actually going to be in here, like the Randy from the senior center.
Yeah.
What are they planning? I don't know what their plans are for this entire facility. All I heard last week was weddings and stuff like that. So all I see is, we're going to be turning AC on, AC off. Are we going to rely? I mean, the whole lighting thing. We went through the lighting.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to have to set the time clocks because you're not going to send a guy around and turn all the lights off in the building. You're going to have them all on. And that's the way they are right now.
Oh,
so there's going to have to be some programming of all the lighting because you're not going to have a guy going pushing all. Same with the AC.
Yeah.
So there is no, what you're saying is there's no dead set schedule right now.
No,
this
we don't know what
is
that.
up,
Yeah,
up
we don't
in
know
the
what their
air.
plans is.
This is Whittier Recreation Center, Liberty.
Same thing, Liberty.
We have a building, it's the exact same thing. There's one area in the whole building that is dedicated 6 to 6, Monday through Friday type deal. All other 14 units are whenever a yoga class is over here, a Zumba class is over here, there's no telling. So.
Yeah. Well, I said, why run an AC unit over there if they have nothing planned all week?
Right, yeah.
And these are going to be stuff we're going to be adding as they grow their programs and stuff like that. But we don't want these things running all day long when they don't have to be. So that's probably something.
You have the individual. Is there remote access at all, or
no? Nothing's up that.
Not yet, but I think in about a week they're gonna give him access.
Okay. Good.
So what I'm saying is, if this is spinning, this still doesn't. If that's still spinning, we may have a broken belt. We have no indication of low amps.
Yeah,
any static? We got static pressure. We don't have static pressure.
We have static pressure for the 4 units. That's for the
It shows those units as DAV.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have a request, David. The commission agent wants to turn the unit that's on this side, serve this, just over this corridor, to open up all those dampers so they can tab them.
I left them running, but then I got it off.
Kind of a roundabout way of looking at it, but for the by that time you can just get on the roof. Now what
if we're going to try and look at it remotely, you know what I'm saying? That's our thing.
Yeah, the only thing I'd say being able to go off of is discharge air temperature, your supplier temp. Basically, if it's in cooling mode, this thing's spinning around and your supplier temp is 80.
Well, yeah, we're going to have to find it.
Yeah.
Can you go back to that one big room, the community?
Oh yeah. I like to see a 3/8 line too. Right.
Behind you, TJ.
One with the big multi-purpose.
I'm gonna be behind you so these guys can look over.
See, this is what, I've seen all these low numbers, and now they go AC 26, AC 26, I would have tried to keep them all, hey, we know what roof those are.
I did. Yeah, when I was looking at these units walking the roof, I was like, where does this number go?
And did notice that, and I saw these low numbers, and this is 26, 27. You think you would have your 24, all those high numbers all grouped together? Yeah.
Does your system support unit grouping, like for scheduling? Like I build schedule 1, and I can drop 5 units into that schedule? Probably what you're looking for.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
Yeah, the average of the temperature would all pick up.
We want to separate like 2.
Well, there's an accordion door that goes through here, right? There's an accordion door right here?
Yeah, it goes up and down. It goes right down the middle, up this way.
Oh, it goes this way?
Yeah.
No, like he's showing you like that.
He knows the map. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I was maybe taking.
Yeah, so you got 26, 27, and number 3. Where you know. Because we get because we're so used to the Civic Center and the library, we know where all the air handlers are. Like number air handler 3, that's in the basement. Now it's like, where's 26 and 27? Well, they're next to 23 and 24. No, they're not. They're next to number 2 and 3.
Yeah.
So there's
no rhyme or reason there.
I'm trying to figure that out too.
I mean, that may be a matter of us taking the tag off of here and swapping it to the other way, wherever. We can change this to take 5 and 10, you know what I'm saying? Because there is a tag on each one.
I'm going to move that.
I don't know why the reason.
All the address is all different.
Well, I just, we just have to get familiar with it, you know.
Yeah, this system is phase 3. Now they give you all kind of information necessary page for each page.
So you can click on any one of these as you scroll down and be able to get to it.
Damper position is a feedback, not a signal.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Because this damper command is like a 3-stage command.
Okay, gotcha.
On, minus off. So
What kind of controls do you have on the VAVs?
the VAV is based on the supply temperature.
You know, what kind of controls, like what brand are they?
That's E3 controllers from continuum.
No, the actuator.
It's combined together. We have the controller.
It's a Schneider actuator?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they make their own controllers. Like, see that controller there? It's made by Schneider.
Yeah, it's not separate actually. It's just a controller and all one box combined together. It's like combo.
This is way better too. That this is a feedback. One of the last ones we did with the Climatech, and what they did is they had the damper position linked to the command. So when that thing said 99%, that damper could be slammed shut, stuck with a screw. But because they were going off of their command rather than a feedback, it makes
Oh yeah, it's had screw or something.
yeah, it was useless. Yeah, this is way better.
It's one that the screw got loose from the shaft and it's opening, but it's really not open.
So you guys doing an air balance so we may see different readings on here or something? It's already been locked in.
One with one.
Well, say for instance, if this is roaring out right now, we're doing an air balance where maybe the damper position is like 80%?
We won't air balance from an actuator. So what we do during air balance, this is 100% open, and we have a manual value damper. Actually, this is supply air, right? We have a manual value damper sitting over here that it would balance off of. Yes.
So you would just have this, whatever, 100% over, 99% over.
Correct. So
controlling the flow.
For this job site, we don't have manual damper.
Yeah, we put those
there's
in.
manual dampers.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
We put those in.
So if on the air balance report the grill for VAV number 2 shows 400 CFM, it's only 400 CFM. That's at 100% open.
So when you dump in the extra air, if it's coming out.
It has a bypass.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a bypass.
So there'll be a bypass, and then you guys got a temperature control in the supply air. See that bypass?
That's bypass.
There it is, right there.
At 0%, so everybody's 100% open, or pretty close to 100% open. Yeah, then the pressure is nothing right now, and then also
You need to have static air pressure.
yeah, it needs it on that, and then also too inside of that, so you don't have to worry about your unit short cycling AC21 freezing itself up. There's also the bypass controller. There's temperature sensing. Okay, so let's say all of our zones are kind of throttled down. They're all pretty close to satisfied. You're basically just cycling on itself with bypass sitting at 100%.
Just going.
If the unit is still calling for cool, your supply air temp, I don't know what the cutout is on that, would you happen to know? But basically, if your supply air temp were to get down below 48 degrees, it will actually turn cooling off and use the air inside the system.
So it just stays there until that
finish
starts
cooling. Once that warms up, it compresses back. So that will freeze your unit up, and then it's like it's controlling the position of the static pressure of our supply air. It should be good. It's in a good setup.
Alright, so basically we just need to know what their plans are for some of these locations out there.
Normally there's a fellow here, and the fellow will bring you on like 60 days fellow.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
So we don't even get the ever name. That's all.
Oh, okay, cool.
The only thing we do is go and set times, check.
Sure, sure.
We don't change the temperature.
That's really nice.
You know, those graphs are neat when you have a guy that's it's so hot in here. And you go there, or send someone there, and it's 74 degrees. You're like, it's 74 degrees. Yeah, but it's hot. You know, 2 hours later, I'm hot.
Well, we deal with all the time with women with sweaters on, shirts, blouses.
We had a lady at Montclair High School, remember, second floor science building.
Yeah.
The lady said that it was an inferno in her classroom, completely unteachable. Might as well send the kids home.
Oh,
They can't learn. 74 degrees.
She sent a grievance letter to the principal and the principal to the district because we had the AC at an inferno and it was 74 degrees.
Contacted the union and the newspaper, and it's an inferno. This is completely unteachable. 74 degrees.
They just put a little C-tack in there. Hide a little sensor and plug
Do we need any more? I mean, this is basically it, right? So much.
Yeah, I mean, this.
It's kind of hard to show even everybody else.